This conference will now be recorded.
So one of our colleague is asking, like, if it is marked to vendor payment, like payment versus invoice, it was not posted, how to verify? Okay, so let me go to the application. So we need to enable one feature. We need to enable one feature in the feature management. So let me go to this one. So this feature management, it is not exist in this version, but let me show you. Go to feature management. So if you click on all, if you filter by name, so here it is not there, to be frankly, because this application is, let me show you, this is 10.0.13. This application is 10.0.13, means almost 1.5 years back. Now let me go to the latest 10.0.17. Give me a minute. So I need to open that environment so that I can show you that one. This is a trial version. So I hope everyone is practicing. If anyone is not practicing, please do that one. Otherwise, you cannot understand later. Many people will think like, we'll do it tomorrow. It will be tomorrow only. So even though, see, recording sessions, for some people it is a advantage, for some people it is a disadvantage, because recording sessions are there. I will do it tomorrow. So people will do the postponing. It will be postponed only. So do practice and come back to me if you have any doubts, please. And one more thing, next week it is fine. Next to next week means from December 6th onwards, I'm going to show you company creation process and some important topics, both finance and T&L, important topics. So please don't miss from December 6th. So if it is 1 or 2 days, if you are missing, no issues. But from December 5th onwards, the December 6th onwards, I'm going to combine both finance and T&L. December 6th onwards. 6th December onwards, it will be combined session, both finance and T&L. Please don't miss the session. Okay, fine. Let me open this application, trial version. This is a trial version given by Microsoft. Okay, so don't close these things. Don't close. Minimize this one because it is running, means preparation is going on. The environment preparation is running. Now I have clicked on IE. So it will take a minute time to open this one. And if you want to maximize this one, you can scroll right side, so that it will be more. This is a trial version for practicing purpose or for demo purpose. Microsoft has given this environment, and it will show you, it will be refreshed in every 4 hours. Okay, now I'm clicking on middle one, T. Then username is writing. Don't click anywhere. System is created, username. Next. And password, click on T. Sign in. Okay, click on anything is fine. Yes. Now the environment is opening. Now if you click on question mark about, this is 10.0.17. 10.0.17. So in my system, I'm not configuring 10.0.17. The reason behind, performance is very slow. So I'm not able to do transactions in 17. That is the reason I went back. Actually, I have get it installed with the help of some third person. So we need to pay, you know that one, am I right? I have paid money and I have get it installed 17 version, but it is very slow. That is the reason I went back to 13 now, because the application is very slow if it is 17, because there are so many things it was added in the 17 module. Okay, now in 17, one of the feature added is system administration. If you go to system administration, workspaces, feature management, so here you can go to all, now filter by here, marked, click apply. So market transactions detail form, market transactions detail form. So I have pinged in the group. If you look at that one, market transactions details form, this should be enabled. So this feature is added in the month of March. In the month of March 2021, it was added. So I'm just minimizing this one. This feature is available in from March 2021. Earlier it is not there. Okay, so on April 16th it was added here. Now if you go to accounts receivable, periodic tasks, in this you will have two options. Anything you can use it. Customer market transaction details, then you can select the which company, for which company you want, and click OK. Then it will show you whatever it was marked the transactions, it will show you the details. So currently we don't have anything, that is the reason it is not showing. Otherwise I will make some market transaction and I will show you. payments, customer payment journal. Suppose I'm doing like a payment, new payment journal. Let me select customer payment. Let me go to lines. Now I'm selecting, suppose US001, the first customer will have so many transactions. I'm selecting customer US001. Now I'm doing settle transactions. Click on settle transactions. I'm selecting, suppose, 2 invoices. Click OK. Now I have not posted, just I have mapped. Now if you refresh, it is locked. The icon is showing. Okay, now in this it was locked. Okay, let me close. So if you verify, it is already transactions are settled but not posted. Settled but not posted. These two transactions are settled and but not posted. Okay, so I'm closing. Now I want to see which one it was locked. So for this, what I can do, I can go to customer market transaction details, select USMF, click OK. Now it is showing. So one is this one and this one. Okay, these invoices are locked. So unmark selected transactions. If you do like this, what happened? If you go to customer payments, and this amount will be released. So if you go to settle transactions, let me refresh completely. Now go to this one, lines details. Now it is amount is showing, but if you go inside settle transactions, those invoices got free. Understood? Is it Ramanjanilu joined in this session? Yeah. Is it clear, Ram? You are not audible. Hello? At least can you type in the group or chat? Okay, he is rejoining. Okay, anyone has any doubts, please? Yeah, Ram.
Yes,
Hello,
Satya, I
Satya.
can.
Yes. Yes, Ram, you are audible now.
Yeah. So my doubt is there are two accountants. So many accountants will work on the posting the transactions. So one accountant is marked for settlement. So is it not allowed to another accountant, right? So for this the reason we need to unmark the transaction from there.
So here, see, if he is one person is doing, then this person should not touch that reasons. So that is the reason we have filters here whenever you are doing. So like here, customer transactions. So if you have specific customer account, if that customer account is handling it, so here system will not verify whether the same user or a different user, whether the same user, because this payment, customer payment is marked by me, and you are working now, you are doing payment, you want to unsettle, then you can system will not verify user wise transactions. It will not verify user wise. Got my point?
Yes.
Okay, so if you are, I locked these invoices and you are you want to unlock, yes, you can do it by selecting here, and if you select, click OK, and it will show you the settled invoices against which, I mean to say, like payment is not executed but settled transactions will be shown here. That is your decision whether you want to unlock it or not. Okay,
Okay.
fine. Yeah, someone else is speaking, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, Srinivas here.
Yeah.
Actually, once I go for this in a customer payment, it was not highlighting that settlement option.
So see, while doing vendor customer payment, suppose if the customer is not selected, then this will be disabled.
My customer is selected. After that, also it will showing for the settlement.
Maybe transactions may not be exist, invoices may not be exist.
Oh.
Suppose if there is no invoices, it will be disabled only. You need to verify for that specific customer any invoices already posted are.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be checking.
Yeah. Any more questions in this area, please? So usually, see, AR side, AP side both available. So usually AR side will select the customer, and customer will give check to us. Whenever he is giving check, in the check written like a like check piece backside, he will write what are the invoices, against invoices he is doing payment. So the best practices is in reality. So you will use settle transactions and select the invoices for AR side, customer payment side. Give me a second. So once it is customer is saved, once the customer name is updated, then settle transactions are there. So whenever customer is doing payment, customer will give you a check. Along with the check, he will, in the back side of the customer like check, he will write what are the invoice numbers he is doing payment. Usually that is a best practice, against which invoice he is doing payment, he will show you. If it is a vendor payments, usually I will not do this one. Let me go back to our system. Anything is fine, no issues. Now if it is a vendor payment, journal, now usually we will not do selecting invoices manually. We will not do selecting invoices manually. So what we will do here, while doing payment, we will not select vendor, we'll do payment proposal, create payment proposal. Okay, create payment proposal. Here you can select whatever the filters you want. Suppose I want in this, I think yesterday I have shown you, am I right? So based on the due date is actually the data is available for 2017 a lot. So let me select 2017. Okay, 31st January 2017 due date. Okay, now records to filter. I don't want filter 1001. I want for all vendors. So that is your wish, how you want. I'm not selecting any vendor. I'm selecting for all vendors. Click OK. And here we can select, if you want method of payment, anything you can select here. Fine, I'm selecting all. So if you want to apply filter like currency wise something, you can map currency wise, like whatever the way you want filters. Okay, I will discuss with you this one after a few minutes. I will discuss with you this one few minutes. Now I'm executing, click OK. So the due date is 31st January 2017, because there are so many transactions in the system. Now it is showing, look at this one, it will show you so many transactions. Okay, here it is not only one vendor, it is multiple vendors. ACME office supplies is one vendor. Next, another vendor also it will show you. So land packaging supplies in another vendor. Of course, vendor code, instead of vendor code, it is showing vendor names. Next vendor, Lakshmi Enterprises, and some more vendors. It is showing all the transactions. I can click on create payments. So invoices, it is showing so many. Look at this one. 1001 vendor. Next 1002 vendor. Next US 001, 1003, 1005, 1006. All it is showing. Now for one US 101, it is showing 3 lines. I don't want 3 lines should be posted. I want all together into one line. I want like this. Then while doing method of payment, while creating method of payment, let me show you. Accounts payable, payment method, payment setup, methods of payment. While creating method of payments, we have configured invoice wise. If you want all invoices into one payment, then you can select criteria. We have options: date wise, week wise, total. Week wise means in that week whatever the invoices happened, all together it will become one in one payment. One line will be shown in the payment. That means you can pay only one check. You can pay only one check for the entire week. Otherwise, if you select all totals, means instead of these many lines, it will create only one line. Understood? That is depending upon the business, you are going to define how you want. So for 1001, there are many transactions. Means each invoice wise it was selected one transaction. That is the reason it is coming like this. Each invoice wise. There are many transactions. Okay, so you can run this payment proposal and you can execute as per the requirement. So here, while doing method of payment, how you are going to select based on the method of payment, it will be processed. Understood? Any doubt in this? Accounts receivable side, you will do settlement. Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So here, I think this is, I mean, something is not correct. Here, suppose the vendor has the three different type of invoices. Okay, I mean, three different date of invoices. So if you made selecting the three different date of transactions and making one invoice, I mean, one transaction, then
One
it
payment.
will be impact one payment, then it will be impact on the aging also, right?
So that's what, see invoice is generated now. Usually that is how the floating will be there. Based on that you will proceed. Okay, give me a second. Suppose you are purchasing every day from one vendor, suppose 3 invoices, 3 to 4 invoices, 3 to 4 invoices on an average you are purchasing. So whether you want to pay the amount date wise, or suppose in a week it is around 20 invoices. So I want to do the payment for the week, or suppose in a month, 1 month, total invoices are around 45 invoices, something, or 55 invoices. I want to do payment against all one together total, or I want to do invoice payment against each invoice. How you want, you can select here. In this, you are selecting whether you want invoice wise.
Okay.
Invoice wise. Otherwise, I want to date wise. In a day, whatever it is there, it will be considered one transaction will be created. Otherwise, 1 week. For the entire week, whatever the invoices are there, for all invoices, I am doing one payment, one check payment.
So it means as soon as we select the this option, we are just making the payment.
Yes. So
Okay.
here, while doing a method of payment configuration, you need to define how you want. In general, if it is a normal like bulk purchases, suppose washing machines like that, something, usually it is invoice. Majority scenarios, 80% customers, they will use invoice. That is the reason it was selected invoice. Suppose if your purchasing is more, you can select date or week or total, your wish. So
I mean,
that your
invoice wise means it will keep invoice level, but date wise means it will give date level.
Yes, exactly right. Exactly.
Then date is very clear, right? It will give all the invoice level also.
All the invoices in that specific date. It will create one transaction.
Okay.
Okay, because this is on suppose 22nd November. Another one is 23rd November. Another one is 24th November. So how you want payments? All invoices in this 23rd November, whatever it was posted, it will consolidate and it will create one line while doing the payment.
Then invoice is a very clear one. It will be invoiceable only.
So that is your wish. That's why I'm telling you your wish, how you want, based on the your floating or your business transactions. Business transaction. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Any more questions, please? Anyone?
Satya, even if we are making a single payment to the multiple invoices, after payment, can we see the breakup of which invoice we have made the payment, like that, any option?
Yes, it is available. Let me show you. duplicate tab. So everything will be tracked here in this. If you go to the vendor account, accounts payable, all vendors. So while doing payment, what happens? It will select one line, and if you click on settle transactions, it will show you the relevant information.
Yes.
It will show you how many invoices it was selected. So this one is a one-to-one. It will show you only one invoice. Only one invoice. Okay. After payment also I will show you. Give me a minute. It is processing. So it will show you the marked one against invoice. Now, once the payment is done, if I want to see, you can go to vendors. You can select an invoice tab. Here, settle transactions means open transactions. Undo settlement means closed transactions. So if you go to undo settlement, now if you select one, if it is payment is done, suppose take the example, this is not a payment, so this is the payment. If I'm selecting payment, automatically that against that one, what are the invoices it was settled, it will show you. Understood?
Can we post one demo entry, and after that we can see
Sure. Okay, so let me do one transaction and let me show you. So I don't want this bulk transactions. Let me delete all these things. With one example, we'll try to understand. Suppose I'm clicking on new button. For easy understanding, I'm selecting 1001 vendor, and now I will do settlement for 2 transactions. Okay, either one also you can use it, no issues. Settle transactions. So I'm selecting 2 invoices. One is suppose 7093 and then 309. Okay, 2 invoices I'm settling. Okay, this is 5603 and then 309.03. Click OK. Then it is 5912.03. Okay, now I am posting. Check number should be updated. So generate check payments. Click OK. I don't have any default printers, so I'm proceeding. If you have default printers, you need to change. Okay, click OK. So it will take some time. Check generation process. It may take 1 or 2 minutes time. So one invoice is 5600, another one is 3300. Sorry. So now I'm doing payment. So I don't want to print this one, not required. I'm doing payment, post. Now the voucher number is, it is 1548. The voucher number is 1548. If you go inside vendor, undo settlement, now if you go back, the date here 1548. If you select 1548, it will show you automatically one invoice 5063, it was selected. So one is, these two are payments 1548. Against that one invoice is 5603, and one more invoice it was selected. Look at this one downside, it will be shown. The another invoice where it is, give me a minute.
Down only there, 309.
Yeah, 1 second.
There is the one, first one only.
Yeah. Is it showing first one only? This is payments.
No, down one also. There 5603. Next to that only 5309.
1 minute.
Yeah, selected
Invoice
5603.
Yeah, 0011 invoice number AP 0011.
0011 is this one.
Yeah,
5613.
13.
Yeah. Next one is, if you select this one, then it will show you the next one automatically.
Okay.
This is the one invoice. One is payment invoice. Now, if you want to do the reversal, you can do the reverse.
It means that if you select one payment, it will show it automatically select the invoice also
Invoice.
below one which
Yeah. So that is settled. Now if you go to settle open transactions, this is open transactions. Now I have reversed. Now it will show you here that amounts. It will show you now the amount is, one is invoice. This is 5603 invoice. Next one is 309 invoice amount. Now I want to do payment settlement against. Let me see that whatever it was paid now, just now. So
it means that we are doing knocking off, is it?
Yeah, this is, if you do payment without any invoice, I mean to say, while doing payment without invoices, if you are doing, then you can do settlement here. In this, against this payment,
Okay.
against this payment, we are doing selecting of invoices.
So it means without invoice selecting, if you make any payment, that can be select here with invoice and the payment that can be knocked off.
Yes, exactly, all right. So this is a accountant's exercise, regular exercise. If in case he is missing this one, if he is missing against payment settlement transaction, if he is missing, he need to do this process. It's a big exercise to accountants. Okay, now it will be, once it is settled, it will show you here once again.
But this task is a time consuming task, I think. So if we select
that is the reason you can do from here itself. Why are you doing here rather than this one? Do it in this one. While doing settlement, you can select invoices or do the payment proposal.
In payment proposal also they have to go with the invoice size only, then only they can give. get a track record, and this activity can be avoided there.
That is the, suppose every day 20 invoices are there. Can I use 20 checks to the customer? Suppose I'm
Oh.
telling you, that is
Yeah.
depending upon the business. Agree with you, like majority times we'll do the invoice to invoice, majority times. But if it is a huge transactions, there is a chance. I saw some of the clients, some of the customers, they are doing 500 invoices, 1000 invoices, one payment. But
No,
the
but
limitation.
my doubt is Satya,
Ah.
even if they are creating a payment proposal for 500 invoices, let us assume it, they are posting the payment entry in the system, but practically they will issue the check of, for that entire 500 invoices in a single check only. No, for that they will take either printout or convert this data into Excel format and derive the total amount, and they will issue only one check to that particular vendor.
No. See, while doing this process, you need to generate check number. Am I right?
Oh, okay.
So that is the reason it is completely, you need to study their business, how many transactions in a day, in a week, in a month it is there. If it is one-to-one is the best practice, one-to-one. If it is, suppose in a month I'm purchasing 1000 invoices, then it is a hectic job for me. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
So that is depending upon the data of the customer data. If it is thousands of transactions it is happening, then they will do settlement for all total one invoice, one payment. So one of the customer I saw, he is doing like more than 5000 invoices, one payment. So system has struck performance issue, 5000 invoices. So like there is a limitation inside. Usually the best practice is 500 invoices. The best practice is 500 invoices. If it is more, the performance will be go down a lot. So 20 invoices, 30 invoices, yes, you can combine. It's not an issue. Very rare scenarios, it is thousands of transactions are there from the one specific client, you need to verify. So the best practices, what my understanding is, up to 500 is the best practice. Make
Another
sense?
thing, Satya, but the system is generating a check number here, no, for each of the payment. But actually, the banker may issue the checkbook to each of the customers, and there is a default check number. Then, what is the purpose of creating a check number here additionally?
Sorry, come again, your question. I missed.
Yeah, while we making a payment to the vendor, we are generating a check number. Without that, we cannot post the entry.
Yes.
And my doubt is, usually the banker may issue a complete checkbook for doing some transactions.
Yes.
In that checkbook, each of the checkleaf contains some check number. Then what is the purpose of this check number?
See, 1 second. The check leaf, whatever you are receiving, it is a blank check. You need to fill the details and you need to give it to your whoever is maybe, right?
Yeah.
That is the check generation. Check generation is, to be frankly, this one. This is a check generation. It is printing the name, amount, and everything. That is check generation. Check generation
down
means
the line you can see the default check number allotted by the bank itself. No.
So
down the
yes,
you can see
the check number. This is 1015 is a check number. Suppose this is 1015. Suppose this number you are not printing in the. This is your, for your update. It should be there. Am I right?
Yeah.
That number you are updating here. This is for your future reference. So
no, but we are generating a check number in the system. No, automatically the system will define the number automatically. It doesn't capture the checkbook number.
No. 1 second. Okay, I need to discuss with you this topic. Most probably next week. I told you, like in the month of December 6th onwards. I told you. So here, while doing this one, if you go inside cash and bank management, bank accounts, I will discuss with you on most probably December 7th or 8th or 9th, in between. In those days, I will discuss with you. If you go to the bank, in this setup, we have check method. There are two methods. One is free, another one is fixed. Okay, here you are going to define, if it is a free, you can enter check number. You can enter manually. Whatever the check number you have, check leaf number is there, that number you can enter. One is fixed, means it will automatically fill that check number. So while doing payment, look at this one. I have used method of payment free. Anyhow, you will understand in detail in the second week of December. Second week of December, you will understand in detail. Now let me show you once again. $1001, suppose 500 something, I have entered 400. Now check generation, click OK. Here it is not coming automatically. You can have chance to enter. If it is check number is 5201, this number 520121, you can enter the check number. You are feeding the check number. Got it?
Okay.
So it is printing. So while printing, usually what they will do, one is this one and one is white paper, because this will be given to the vendor, and one more white paper. In white paper it will be printed, so that it will be available in the system, means you will keep a copy. So here number of slips, 2 copies. One is actual check leaf which is printing and you are handovering to your business people, a vendor, whatever it may be, and a blank one more white paper. In that also it will be printed, and it will be, you will keep with that with you for your future reference. For your future reference. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. Any more questions, please? This is important topic, definitely. Any more questions in this one? Settlement. So while doing settlement, you can do here in this, there are 2 things. One is settle transactions, means actually the menu name also changed so many times. It is open transactions. Settle transactions means open transactions. Undo settlement means already settled transactions you can see here. So for easy purpose, if I take 1002, you can understand easily. This is open transactions. Open transactions to settle. Open transactions to settle. So invoices and payments it will show you. This is open transactions. Okay, so this is, one is payment, one is invoice. You can select payment and you can do the selection of invoice. Then you can click OK, post. Okay, now if you go here, settle transactions, it is all our invoices, pending invoices only.
But if any difference between the settle invoice and the payment, then the difference will be charged off, or how?
No, it will show you remaining.
Okay.
So remaining it will show you. Let me show you once again. Let me close.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, it will show you the balance amount. No issues. Now if you go to undo settlement, it may not be exactly the amount of invoice. Am I right? That is your question.
I think that the balance amount will be knocked off in other invoice. I think so.
Yes, exactly. Other invoice or other payment. Suppose that is depends. Suppose invoice amount is 5,000 and payment is 2,000. Then it will show you pending amount 3,000 in the open invoices. In the open invoices, it will show you 3,000 as a pending amount. If in case 7,000 I have paid, vendor has paid or we have paid, now 2,000 will be showing as a opening balance in the open transactions. Understood?
Got it.
Okay, fine. So, and whenever you are doing undo settlement, if you select either invoice or payment, any one, it will show you automatically the opposite entry. I need not to select anything. Okay. If I select any one, only one, it will show you the opposite entry because one is invoice, one is payment. One is invoice, one is payment. Okay, so this exercise is not required manually if you are doing while doing payments itself, if you select settle transactions or payment proposal. So while doing payment, so now vendor payment, what are the different ways means you can enter manually, direct amount, partial amount, directly, or you can select settle transactions, or you can do the payment proposal. Three options are there while doing vendor payment. Okay, fine. Any more questions, please?
Yeah, for example, the accountant has paid, as making payment today for more than 20 vendors, and the invoice is also more than 500 invoices. Let us assume it as. Then the manager is asking the accountant to bring the printout of with the details to number of vendors and to which invoices the payment has been made today. Can we capture the entire data in a single screen itself?
So it will show you the print payment. It will show you. Here you can select.
Instead of choosing individual vendor and clicking the undo settlement, can we see the entire data?
No. From here, see, once the payment is done, against payment versus invoice, here you can do it. So let me do for the previous transaction. Let me generate a report. It is a simple report. It is by default, it is available. If you want to do modifications, yes, you can do the modifications. Let me do this one. Okay, this is posted, not posted, I think. Is it posted one? 1 second, let me verify. Yeah, it is posted. So just now we have posted one invoice, two payments, am I right? So yeah. One payment, two invoices. Now you can generate here whatever it is, like you can do the journal. There are multiple options. Which one is, I don't know. Let me verify. Click on OK. It will show you the report. Invoice versus payment. Payment versus invoice.
This is for only one vendor, right? I'm asking about the
complete journal also it will show you. Print journal.
Okay.
You can try it with the two transactions and you can generate invoice. If it is in case if it is not desired output is not coming, you can do a customization. It will be there. It will by default it is there already. But the look and feel and the placement of date where it is, invoice number it is, like if you want to restructuring, redesigning, you need to take help from developer and you need to do the redesigning of the report format. The print format may not be happy with the client, then it is an exercise to you. You need to do it with the help of developer. It is not only one invoice, it will be all. So it is not showing invoices here. Okay, invoice is not showing. Give me a minute. Let me verify another report. I think payment advice. Give me a minute. Not this one. This is because it is not a day-to-day task. It is whenever you are implementing, only you will get it. Let me go to payment advice. So click OK. In one of the report, it will be there. I'm sure it is there, but see, like nowadays, recently, I'm not doing implementations. I'm in the support. So that is the reason I don't know which format is really like customer expectation, but it is there in the system. It is not only one vendor, it will be all. Here also it is not showing invoice. So you can try from this one, Ganesh. Okay.
Okay.
So you can find the one of the report, best report, like if in case it is not showing, you can do a customization. I mean to say, with the help of developer, you can generate a report.
Okay.
Fine. Any more questions, please? Yeah, here it is showing something like invoice number also, but this is a bug. 3 times it is showing a small bug. It should not show 3 times, should be only 1 time. Okay. Why it is showing 3 times, I don't know, but I think it was settled for 2 times, and once again it was undo settled and then settled. That is the reason it was capturing. But even though it should not show multiple times, it should show only 1 time. This is payment voucher number, and these are the invoices. Those things. Okay. And it will show you, if you have multiple, it will show you another voucher. Any questions, please? Any quick questions? If nothing, then we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, same time. See you all.